Like you said, I started a website before I knew it was a blog. That was back in 2010. At the time, I was a personal shopper, and so I had set up deals with retailers in Dallas, where I lived. And I would check out the clothes, I would take them into my private customers' homes, and I would style them for their vacations, for the conferences they went to, for the season. And whatever they kept, I would earn a commission on. I'd go back, I would bill that retailer, I'd wait for them to cut me a check, and we'd start the whole process over. In 2010, I started a website to what I thought was market that business. The Dallas Morning News did a full-page article that said, "Meet the blogger." And I learned that I was a blogger through that article. I also learned that I was giving my services away for free. And I thought, well, that's not what I told them. And a couple months later, I realized that's in fact what I was doing. I cut myself out of my business by documenting all of it and making it so attainable. So that year, my boyfriend and I, now husband, got together and said, well, how do we modernize this and move this business online so that you can make money? And we launched LTK in 2011 with the mission of me and my friends being as economically successful as possible, and that's still the mission of the company today and the way that we see the world. If you fast forward to today, because I'm sure we'll get into the nitty-gritty, but today LTK is much more than we were when we started in 2011. We now have a consumer shopping app that I hope all of you have downloaded. It's for free on every app store. Our creators build their communities there, and they retain them, they nurture them, they grow them, they speak with them every day. And the best part is that everything on the platform is 100% shoppable. And as of last month, creators have been paid over $3 billion through the LTK platform.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
But when you started in 2010, you had no idea that the business was going to take off in the way that it did, right? The economy didn't exist, as we said. And it wasn't until 2015, I believe, that things really started to take off. What gave you the impetus to continue to keep going?
Yeah. Well, I was really passionate about my craft. I really loved getting people dressed and making them successful, whether they were, going to an event or doing something professionally. And I loved it. I could also see these little, what I call bounce off the sand moments of success that I felt like things could be successful. I also really needed it to be successful. So I had this personal shopping business. I had a jewelry line. I was living at home at my dad's house, and he said, I will support you by giving you a place to live, and you can eat my food. So I was eating a lot of cereal, and I really needed it to work. I had a couple $100s in my bank account, and I really wanted to be able to afford cute clothes and to have my own apartment. So I pushed forward.
And Dani,